Hi everybody. I recently saw in the Seabreeze forum somebody asking about how to properly fix foot straps on a board. So I just bought this board recently, and I'm going to fix on it some foot straps that I already have. And there is one thing that if you consider it, it's gonna make your life very easy to first fix them on, and if you need to change it later on. And yeah, I'm gonna share that with you. So before you start mounting anything, if you don't know the board and if the straps didn't come with the board, take some measurements. How deep is the hole and how wide is the hole, just to make sure that the screws are going to fit in. I did that, so that works. Now the secret to do that right is to put some lubricant in, and before you screw in. So this is going to make it easy to screw the screws into the shaft. So there is going to be less friction, and it's going to make sure that once you want to get out that screw out of the shaft, it's going to also be easy. But not every oil or lubricant is useful for that. So I have here a few samples that I have around in the house. So you're gonna have the silicone lubricant from Blaster. You're gonna have the WD-40. Everybody has that, right? Then you have some hydraulic oil and some 5W20 or W30 motor oil. So consider one thing: don't use motor oil. Motor oil have additives in it that are solvents, and they are going to attack the plastic over time. So don't use that. Also, do not use the WD-40, because that's the same thing. So first, it's not a lubricant really. It is a fluid, an oil that helps to loosen sticky stuff, and that really goes into every little opening. It's very fluid, and also here you have additives and solvents in it, so it's gonna attack the plastic. Don't use that. What is a good thing, I've made good experience with silicone lubricant. It has additives in it, but they are, as far as I know, a different kind of WD-40. So that's a good one. And also hydraulic oil is always good. This is a very clean oil. It's not too thick. I used the 68, the heavy medium. So it has also, I mean, the important thing here, no solvent and no additives in that oil. So those two oils are fine. So I'm going to take a little bit of that, just spray it in. And with my second hole, I use that one. Yes. Alright, I cleaned it up a little bit. So another thing is, if you use the foot strap for windsurfing, make sure that the upper flap looks towards the inside of the board, so that your foot comes in like this. You don't want to have it like this, because you're going to catch at some point. It's going to open, etc. It's not going to open, but it's just not a nice, it's just not perfect. So put it like that. I'm going to just put it mounted any way I like, because I'm going to use the board from both sides. So, and you're going to see it's going to be fairly easy to screw it in, because there is some lubricant in it. Yeah, wonderful. So do a little bit of it, don't put it in totally. Get the other one going. And yeah, during the in that forum, the person that asked about how to probably do that was intending to buy a power drill to do the job. I would really not recommend doing that, because you don't want to have it too strong in it. You don't want to break the shaft here with the bolt, and you want to be very smooth on that, and you want to have a controlled power. And controlled power you can only have, really controlled power you can only have it if you do it by hand. So don't go about that with a power drill. If you put some lubricant in it, it's gonna be easy to screw in. Make sure that you apply enough pressure. Make sure that the cloth is not underneath the screw. There we go. And yeah, apply enough pressure so that the drill doesn't slip out. I do that a lot and it still happened to me. So, okay. Give it a little torque. I think that's good. Now close everything up. It's ready to use. After the first or second use, go back and check the seating and the torque on the screw. Give it a little twist to make sure it's still there, because there is some this stuff here is going to move. It's going to. It's not a fixed. It's not rigid, so it's gonna move, and you're gonna have to tie it back down a little bit. So think about that. Yeah. So again, use silicone. It's gonna make your life easier. Okay. Thank you for watching.